it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
Make the turn.
The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Digging in, Raymond Chu.
Raymond Chu.
Line drive to left.
Come on, go hard.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Gary Sheffield will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. 11-8, the final score in this ball game. The East Prospects took the lead in the fourth.
With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Gary Sheffield, a right fielder from the West Region.
Once again, as last year, this returning candidate gets a call from his advisor on the third day of the MLB draft.
Welcome to MLB. Stepping into the box, Gary Sheffield, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for the count.
Lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
You're going.
He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third.
Get down,
the relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Coming to the plate now, Devin Metzger, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Metzger.
0-1, here it comes. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Digging in to try it again. Riley Green, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Riley Green.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Let it fly now.
In now, Gary Sheffield, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Curve lead it 2-1. Into the box now, Gary Sheffield. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sheffield. Right, let's go, right here.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Gary Sheffield.
Number 10, Gary Sheffield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field.
Come on, go, 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 go,
and
go!
That ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the ninth, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. 3-2, the finish in tonight's game.
Score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, no run, 10 hits.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Time for game 2 of the regular season between the Erie Seawolves and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Domingo Robles will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Make the turn.
Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first. Stepping into the box, Gary Sheffield.
Gary Sheffield. Hey, we're patient up there.
First pitch on its way.
Hey!
1 out, nobody on. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second. Now at the plate, Gary Sheffield, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Sheffield.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Number 9, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Valerio into shallow left, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left stranded. Digging in once again, Gary Sheffield. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
The 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Erie Seawolves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alex Faedo earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Trent Skutnik records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. Minor League Baseball is live and on. Ready now, Gary Sheffield, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way. This is line to left.
Go, go, go!
Crespo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sheffield comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Crook on at first, nobody out.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and fouled, though it had the home run distance. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sheffield. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left.
Round it hard, round it hard.
And he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready for another chance, Cade Savick.
Now batting, catcher, Cade. the pitch.
Hey, your pitch.
The 1-2 pitch.
Go.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sheffield. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now at the plate, Gary Sheffield. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Erie Seawolves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Franklin Perez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Erie Seawolves and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the...
Let's play ball. He's safe.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sheffield. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center.
Make the turn, make the turn.
Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. The relay, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
You're out. 3. He's safe. He's safe.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sheffield. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Skied into straightaway right. Nick Dean is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Out. 3. He's out. Out. 3. You're out. 3. Out.
Gary Sheffield. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sheffield.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
The first baseman, number 17.
Digging in now, Josh Lester, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short.
Come on, get out, get out, get out. Beat it out, beat
Throw
it
to
out,
first
beat
in
it out.
plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left.
Put a rip into one. Put a rip into one.
So striding forward now, Gary Sheffield. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sheffield. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Sheffield.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And they have taken the lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
7-5 tonight's final. The Erie Seawolves posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Ethan DeCaster claims the win out of the pen, his first. Hector Santiago wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Erie Seawolves and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Reed Love, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Into the box, Gary Sheffield. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Come on, right here, one time, one time.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Cervenka over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Gary Sheffield. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. 1 run is scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So striding in, Josh Lester, 0 for 1 here in the early going. 3 runs already home here. Pitch popped up. Smith is under it. 2 gone. Digging in, Cody Clemens. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, see it up, drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. On now to the bottom of the second. The Seawolves are out on top, 3-0. Striding into the box, Gary Sheffield. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to the plate, Gary Sheffield. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sheffield.
All right, find your pitch here. Let's go, let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So digging in now, Gary Sheffield earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it's now 7-4.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Seawolves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tyler Alexander earns his first win of the season. Hector Santiago closes the door for the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Mud Hens, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Bats, no runs, 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.